Good morning, sir.
Good morning. So, children, today,
Morning, sir.
good morning.
खाना खाने से पहले खाना ना
Good morning, sir.
Good morning. Good morning. Good morning, everybody. Good morning.
Good morning, sir.
Good morning, sir.
Good morning. Okay, children, let me make one. Who will be the participant of the day? Simran, I am unmuting you, okay? Simran,
Good morning, sir.
good morning. So, today, children, we'll start a new chapter, okay? And the name of that chapter is chemical bonding and molecular structure. Molecule. So you know what is molecule, okay? So we will start this new chapter, chemical bonding and molecular structure. Okay, children? So, see, first of all, I will tell you what is bond, okay? So you should know what is bond. Okay. Please maintain background silence.
Bond.
Simran, are you there?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So first I will, you are the representative of all the participants. So you have to ask question on behalf of student, okay? Whichever the term, if you don't understand, let me know, okay?
Okay, sir.
Bond. So bond, it is a force of attraction, which binds means joint, okay?
Which yes, sir.
Which binds two particles together, better you write particles together. For this full sentence, what term we will use in chemistry?
Bond.
Bond is a force of attraction, okay, which binds, which joint, okay, particles
Yes,
together. Okay. Our main concern will be there that how this force of attraction is generated and everything. So why the particles are joining with each other, what is happening, how they are joining, okay, everything we'll discuss in this chapter only. And after
Yes, sir.
joining, once they become molecules, so what is the shape of that molecules, what shape develops, okay, this everything we will try to understand in this chapter. Okay, children? So first of all, let me tell you, okay, a type of bonds.
Bond.
Okay, bonds are of two types, children. One is known as physical bond, and another one is known as chemical bond. So our main target is chemical bonds. See the chapter name.
Yes, sir.
Key.
You have to maintain silence. Who is?
Hello, sir.
Yes.
Hello, sir. Good morning.
Good morning.
Sir, please explain one time now because physics class was there now. That's why late.
Okay, right. Right.
Yeah.
So see, I'm again starting. Okay. So
Okay.
like what we say, shooting is going on, no? Film shooting. So 1, 2, 3, start. Retake. So children, good morning, everybody. See, I'm starting today's chapter. Okay. So good morning, and today's chapter name is chemical bonding and molecular structure. Today's chapter name is chemical bonding and molecular structure. Yes, this is the chapter's name. Okay, this is the starting. So those who have missed due to late joining, so don't worry. See, I am again starting. That is, the chapter name is chemical bonding and molecular structure. So this is the thing. So in this, what I told you, that one term is coming that is known as bonding. So this bonding or bond, both are same. So what is bond? So bond is nothing. It is a force of attraction. Force of attraction which binds, means which joins particles together. So for this full sentence, okay, what we use a single term that is known as
Bond.
hello, keep on responding me, Simran or who is participant of the day? Simran, are you there?
Yes, sir.
Please be participate. Means great attention. Okay, so bond is nothing. It is a kind of attraction force which joins particles together. Okay, and for that, this big sentence we use one single simple term that is known as bond. Now bonds are of two types. This attraction force between the particles are of two types. One is known as physical bond and another name is chemical bond. So what I told you, that we will discuss more about chemical bond, because chapter name is chemical bonding, not physical bonding.
Bonding.
Okay, chemical bonding. So what is the major difference between physical bond and chemical bond, children? So chemical bond will take place between atom plus atom, and they will give you what? Molecule.
Molecules.
So who joined atom and atom? Chemical bond. Chemical bond. And after formation of molecules, suppose atoms are like this. Okay, H, okay, or O like this. Okay, children. So they joined and they form a molecule. Okay, they will form like this. I will tell you how they are
H2O.
forming. So this force is known as, children, I have denoted a kind of attraction force between H and O. This is known as chemical bond. What type, what is the name, how it occurs, everything I will explain. But atom plus atom due to chemical bond, they form a molecule. But what is physical bond? It is occurring in between molecule plus molecule, and they will form what? Matter. So this is known as physical bond. I think now you got the point.
Sir, can you please give the example of physical bond?
Why not? See, suppose water is there. Okay, so this is water molecule, and you know that electronegativity of oxygen is high than hydrogen. So one small negative charge will develop on this oxygen,
Yes.
and small positive. If you take another molecule, like same molecule, okay, again such type of poles will be generated, plus and minus. So you can see a kind of attraction force between the negative end of this molecule and positive end of this molecule. So this is one molecule and this is another molecule.
Yes, sir.
So this is a physical bond. Do you know its name is? Intermolecular hydrogen bond. I'll explain it, don't worry. But I have given just example of chemical bond and physical bond, a sort of difference between chemical bond. So chemical bond means atom plus atom, with the help of chemical bond they will form molecule, and once they become molecule, then again a kind of attraction between molecule and molecule, which is responsible for the formation of complete matter. Okay, children?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So let me move forward. First, let me tell you about types of chemical bond. Number one is ionic bond. Okay, is also known as electrovalent bond. And number two, covalent bond. Okay. Number three, coordinate bond. Yeah, it is also known as dative bond.
Number 3.
Okay. So don't start by hearting now. We will be having lot of opportunity. I'm mentioning what time. Again, I will come back to each and every topic. So, and the type of physical bonds. Is this background sound is from Simran? Background noise is from your side?
Yes, sir.
No, sir.
Once again.
So it may be from outside.
Okay, wait.
Mutual loss. So now it's coming.
I think it's from your side only. Okay, now it is maintained. So children, Simran,
Yes, sir.
somebody asked you types of physical bond. Then you have to tell dipole interaction, dipole interaction. Another one is dipole induce dipole interaction. I'll explain everything. Just I'm giving you some highlights. Everything I will explain in detail. Don't worry about. Worry little bit also. Don't worry. First, I have to show you that what exactly we are going to do in this chapter. What are the terms coming in this chapter? So, like this, so many things are there. Hydrogen bonding. Okay. And hydrogen bondings are also two types. One is intermolecular H bonding, and one is intramolecular H bonding. Okay. In same way, ion dipole interaction, etc. There are so many forces. They all are physical bonds. So one by one, I will explain you everything. Okay. But again, I told you, as I told you, our concern is regarding chemical bonding and molecular structure. So first we will learn what do you mean by bond. So we came to know, okay, bond is a kind of attraction force. Now how this attraction force is developed, it is a different concern. Only that this concern only we have to discuss. Actually, what happens between particles so that a kind of attraction force develops. So just I gave you a basic idea that bonds are of two types, physical bond and chemical bond. So if some, you should know, okay, I have listened some dipole induced dipole, hydrogen bonding, then ion dipole, etc. I have at least heard about this type of term. You don't know complete depth, but okay, I have heard about this type of term. And then it comes for type of chemical bonds. So chemical bond means ionic bond, covalent bond, or coordinate bond. Okay. So let us first move towards the chemical bond only, children. Okay. So first we have to answer two questions, children. First question is why particles joined with each other? This is the question, children. Why particles joined? Joint means bond with each other. Okay, why particles joined with each other? So the answer is to get stability. To get stability. This is the simple answer. From today onwards you have to give. From today onwards you have to give. Simran, you have to ask question on behalf of all the students. Okay. So wherever if you don't understand, you have to ask me so that the doubt of other student get clarifies. Is it in? Simran, are you there? Bhaskar Yadav?
Yes, sir.
Are you there? Is your network
Yes,
network is okay?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So you become the participant of the day. Huh?
Okay, sir.
Okay. So children, the question is why particles joined with each other. The simple
To get
answer is, what is
to
simple
get
answer,
stability.
Bhaskar? To get
To get stability.
stability. Okay, or in our normal language, to become
Stable.
happy. To become happy. Did you understand, children?
Happy.
Hello,
Yes.
Bhaskar?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Why particles joined with each other?
That to get stability or to become
Yeah.
happy.
Yeah, to become happy. It means before joining, they are not happy.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So every atom is not happy in their normal state. That's why they join with some another atom and they become happy. Okay. So now the next question is, how they uh, join. Okay, how they join, or before that we should say how they joined, or otherwise we can say we can put one more question before this, and that is, how they become stable. How they become stable. You can put question like this, or in normal language, how they means that atoms. How they become happy. Stable means happy. How they become happy. So what will be the answer? Once Bhaskar, the answer is,
To become stable.
so many things are
So,
there.
yes, sir.
Number one is by
Forming a bond.
look, some noise is coming. This noise. Who is the participant? Can you identify, Bhaskar?
Sir, noise is from outside. My window
Okay.
is open, that's why it's noisy.
Outside is okay, I understand. But which participant? Wait, I will unmute everybody. Ria?
Yes,
Ria Bera?
sir.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
At least you try to become the participant. I don't want background noise, okay?
Okay, sir.
Okay. So how they become stable? This is a very big question. Or how they become happy. So from today onwards, you have to tell that they become happy by
Forming bonds.
I will give you the reason, by attaining duplet state. Okay, duplet state. Which state, with children? Ria? Ria, are you there?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Duplicate state.
So our next question will be, what is duplet state? I will tell you, but one reason is by duplet state. Okay. How can you make happy to a small boy?
Hello?
Tell me, small child, how can you make happy to that small kid? Ria, do you have any practical knowledge?
Giving some toy.
One toy or chocolates or showing some comedy cartoons or something like this. There are so many things. Or singing song in front of that child, or dancing or something, doing attractive things, they will become happy. In this way, that atoms also become happy. There are so many ways to get them wish completed. Okay, what among these, one is duplet state. Okay, another one is octet state. Okay, octet state. Octet state means 8 electron in
The outermost cell.
outermost orbit. Outermost cell. Outermost cell. Duplet state means 2 electrons in their outermost cell. So some atoms are very happy in 2 atoms also. 2 electrons also. Did you understand?
Yes, sir.
Some particles are there like hydrogen, okay, helium, lithium. Okay, they are happy with the 2 electron condition also. That is known as duplet state. Okay. Some are happy with the octet state. According to the age of the child, if the child is small, toy and chocolates are this thing. If little bit bigger, so their requirement is different. Okay, then you require cricket bat, ball, football, like this. Did you understand?
Yes,
Okay.
sir.
When more some more the means person, so some are happy with the books. Okay, some are according to the age and everything, we have to consider. Some are, when they become businessmen, they are happy with getting more money. Okay, politician, they are happy with getting votes. Okay, so according to the requirement, they will become happy, isn't it? So
Yes,
some
sir.
are getting happy with the duplet state, some are happy with the octet state. Okay, do you know? Some are happy with the 10 electron in their outermost cell. 10 electrons. Some are happy with 12 electron in their outermost state cell. Okay, some are happy with the 14 electron in their outermost cell. Some are happy with 16 electron in their outermost cell, like this, etc. and all. We can do like this also. Okay, so a simple idea we have given how they become stable. So they become stable or they become happy by attaining duplet state, means 2 electron, 8 electron. Okay, after 8 after duplet I went directly into 8. See, there are some more condition. Some are happy with the 4 electron in their outermost cell, OMS. Some are happy with the 6 electron in their outermost cell. Did you understand? So they are happy with the 2
Yes, sir.
electron also. They are happy with the 4 electron also. They are happy with the 6 electron also. They are happy with the octet also. Okay, they are happy with the 10 electrons also. They are happy with the 12 electrons also, 14 electron also, 16 electron also, etc. Okay, according to the need of the particle. Did you understand? So
Yes, sir.
we should not stick to only octet state. We should not stick to octet state only.
Yes.
Did you understand?
Yes.
Yeah, that is, we have to take care, okay, about energy level, okay, orbitals available, surrounding atoms availability, okay, energy level of central atom, orbitals available, okay, of central atom and surrounding atoms availability, okay.
So central atom means?
Suppose IF, one molecule is there, IF7. So iodine will be in the center and it will be surrounded by like 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So 7 fluorines are surrounding it. Did you understand? So this iodine is known as central atom,
Okay.
and those who are surrounding are known as surrounding atom. Did you understand? Did you understand, Ria?
Yes, sir.
Ria, no?
Yes, sir.
Electronic
Yes.
configuration also. We have to. So now, when they will become, when they are happy with the duplet state, 4 electron, 6 electron, 8 electron, 10 electron, 12 electron, 14, 16, etc. So we have to take care about their energy level, orbital available, surrounding atoms available, and electronic configuration, etc. Okay, everything we have to take care. So some questions are coming. Let me see what they are. Like boric acid, Lewis acid has 6 electrons in the outermost shell. Yes, that's why I have give you. Yeah, I will upload. Don't worry. Aryan, don't worry. So that's why I'm giving you clear picture, because I know the complete scenario of the chemical bonding. That's why, see, I started with 2 electron and took to 16 electron. And then I told you why they are varying. 12 means they are happy with sometime 12 electron, 14 electron, 10 electron, 6, 4, 2, like this. These all are governed by this energy level, orbitals available, surrounding atoms, electronic configuration, etc. So everything we will discuss, children. So just I gave you reason that why they become happy. So by doing everything in nutshell, okay, by doing everything, okay, atoms get what? Stability. Stability after joining each other. This is the nutshell. Okay, children. And now next question is how they attain. What's the question here? How they become stable. So next question is, what they do. Now the question is what they do for getting stability. What they do. Okay, now we are everything we came to know that why they joined with each other to gain the stability. So what is the stability? Means how they become stable. So 2 electron, 4 electron, 6 electron, this thing, all thing is governed by energy level. Now, what they do for getting stability? So the answer is, okay, number 1, they can lose electron, they can gain electron, okay, they can share electrons, okay, etc. Not at, I should not write etc. right now. I will do some more things. They can provide vacant orbitals. Okay, they can provide lone pair. They can provide lone pair of electrons. Provide lone pair of electrons. Okay. They can overlap the unpaired orbitals, etc. children. So see what I told you here. To get the stability, what they can do. So start reading. What can they do, Ria?
They can lose electrons.
Good.
They can gain electrons. They can share electrons and they can provide vacant orbitals.
Next.
They can provide lone pair of electrons.
Good.
They can overlap the unpaired orbitals.
And still more. And still more they can do. Okay. So now we'll try to understand what exactly happening. So see, if we want to increase our knowledge with the, because see, one energy I told you, everything is guided by which level, children?
Energy level.
Energy level, yes. See, so okay, this is known as distance. Okay, and this is known as energy. Okay, so when the atoms are very far away, atoms are very far away from each other. Okay, children, very far away. Suppose one atom is there, another atom is there. They are very far away. So their energy level is suppose the atoms are very far away, then and their energy level is okay, very high. This is the energy level. Okay, but when they start coming closer, okay, when they come close, see, when the distance is getting reduced, okay, so their energy level, this is the energy level, children. So when they come closer, so this is the distance between these two particles. So I'm showing you that graph. When they come closer, children, come closer, come closer, come closer. So their energy level decreases. Their energy level decreases. And do you know one day I told you that energy is directly proportional to a kind of what? Tension. Okay, energy is, if energy is more, tension is more. So I told you, when the atoms are, okay, means very far away, they have high energy, means they are in tension. They are in tension. Did you understand?
Yes, sir.
So when they find out one partner, okay, I can make a bond with this particle, and one atom is this and one atom is this, I can make a bond with this particle. So they are coming closer. So it means coming closer means now they are feeling happy. So they are reducing their tension. So see, as soon as they are coming with each other, okay, see their energy level is decreasing, means their tension is decreasing. Their tension is decreasing.
Decreasing.
Tension is decreasing. Okay, so okay, one level comes like this, and after that suddenly it increases, children. So this distance, children, okay, is known as means at this time atom and atom was very close to each other. Okay, okay, this distance, Ria, its voice is coming. Okay, Ria.
Yes, sir.
Okay, see here they were very far away. Now they have come closer.
Yes.
They have gained their stability. How they have gained stability? Due to any of one of the reason here. They might have lose electron, they might have gain electron, they might have shared electron, vacant
Shared
orbital,
electron.
like any reason may be there. But anyhow, but after that, again once they come more closer, okay, so I think here again the tension is increasing, means when tension is increasing means repulsion. Okay, when tension is decreasing means attraction. So here it was the maximum attraction, children. And attraction force is only known as bond. Okay, Ria, any problem?
No, sir.
Okay, if you want to justify this graph, you can do like this, children. Atom is made up of nucleus and electron, another nucleus and electron. So previously when they were coming close means attraction between this nucleus and this electron was taking place, means opposite charge. Did you understand?
Yes, sir.
That's why here attraction, okay, was more, and repulsion
Less.
is less. But once again, if they come more close to each other, then this nucleus and nucleus will be very nearer to each other. So did you understand what I'm trying to tell?
Yes, yes.
Okay,
Yes, sir.
so if they come more closer, so there is a chance of what? Repulsion. There is a chance
Repulsion.
of what? Repulsion. There is a chance of repulsion. So
Repulsion.
they can come near to up to some extent only, and that distance is known as bond length. That
Bond
distance,
length.
yes, bond length. Distance is known as bond length. Any problem?
No, sir.
Okay. So this is the kind of energy graph which I have just tried to compare with the how they become happy or how they become stable and like this. Just I related with energy. Vacant orbital. What is vacant orbital? Vacant orbital means orbital which is not having any electron inside it. One Sarbik Saha has asked, what is vacant orbital? The orbital in which no electrons are there. Sir, chemical bond happens with atom, but IF7 is a molecule. So in molecule, children, in molecule, the bond between I and F is known as chemical bond. This is atom, this is atom. 10 valence electron. Lone pair of electron. Everything I will explain. Everything I'll explain, children. So now what we have to do? So what is vacant orbital? What is lone pair of electrons? Okay, lone pair of electron. And what are the things? Lone pair, formal charge. Okay, somebody has asked about formal charge, and let me see what are the next. Okay, so many things are there, and so everything will come in and will continue in our 4 o'clock class, 4 p.m. Today, please try to attend 4 p.m. class, children. Everybody, I'll continue the remaining portion at 4 p.m. Okay, everybody understood?
Yes, sir.
Please don't miss this class.